In more news, we take an in-depth look into a cold case in the Tri-States that has been unsolved since January 2019. Reporter Hayden Donaldson looks into the case of the late Dennis Green of Quincy.
It has now been over 6 years since 53-year-old Dennis Green was murdered on his front porch in the 800 block of South 13th Street, with still no arrest being made in connection to his death. Now, the Quincy Police Department, as well as a new group, is still searching for answers. January 5th, 2019 was a typical day for Dennis Green, his wife Amy, and their 3-year-old daughter at the time, according to his wife. Amy declined an on-camera interview, but she spoke with us over the phone about her husband. The two got married in September of 2017, and Green described him as a very fun and funny guy, a family man, and someone who everyone wanted to be around because he was always smiling. The family had just gone to dinner to celebrate a relative's birthday before Dennis went off to do what he loved the most, being a DJ at a local bar. He put his daughter to bed and said goodnight to his wife Amy before taking off. Later, when Dennis got back from his job in the early morning hours of Sunday, January 6th, he was shot in cold blood on his porch where he died. Lead investigator on the case, Sergeant Adam Gibson with the Quincy Police Department, says they are still actively searching for answers.
The investigation has continued since then. Several people have been interviewed. We continue to do interviews on it now, and that's kind of where the status of the case is.
Gibson confirmed that Green was acquainted with law enforcement, having served on at least one case as an informant. He says that although he was acquainted, it cannot be confirmed that it was the reason for his death.
The reason for his murder would be mere speculation. We obviously don't have any suspects in custody at this time. So to be able to render an opinion as to why he was murdered just wouldn't be appropriate, before we're able to actually talk to the people that might have been responsible.
Along with QPD, a new group in town is helping the police department on cold cases like Green's. The Friends of Justice program was started in October to offer monetary donations to those who have leads or information about cold cases in Quincy. Friends of Justice CEO Jack Miller says, to him, cold cases are never considered cold.
It's not forgotten, and a lot of cold cases people assume is old and forgot about. But these cases are not forgotten. And you can almost talk to any of the police people down there or the county sheriff's department. Cold cases are something going on.
Miller says the donation for leads in Green's case is now up to $10,000 as of November, and he says the donation will continue to grow as more money comes in the mail. He says the team, which consists of him, Barry Shane, and Kurt Kelty, only does it to seek justice for the families.
I don't mind doing it. Barry don't mind doing it. We didn't know each other until this happened. Kurt don't mind doing it. This is Kurt's facilities that we use. Like I said, we spend no money on anything except for toner, copy paper. I mean, we don't get nothing for doing this.
Green described the night of her husband's murder to us. She says she woke up to what sounded like a car crash, and when she got out of bed, saw her husband's car parked where it usually was. It was then that she walked out and saw her husband dead from a gunshot on their front porch. She says she prays for justice in the murder and is hoping that her husband's killers are found soon. Reporting in Quincy, I'm Hayden Donaldson.